All right, guys, the coals are on. Welcome back to the Sunday Smoke. We're on to episode number 19 now.
I know, bro.
I've been rolling with the guest episodes, and now we're finally back in the studio. Well, we have the studio to ourselves right now.
I know.
Welcome back,
All
Jackson. It's been a long time, but how you feeling, man?
Feeling great. And you know what I actually wanted to say to you? The first, I took one drag from this Aggie that you made me, right? And I'm going to tell you what it reminded me of. It reminded me of the smell of Video Easy.
Video Easy.
Yeah. Do you remember when you walked into Video Easy, that smell that you got from all the rental discs?
Yes.
Yeah? That was what the first drag of this Argile reminded me of, man.
So
That's a very good memory for me. I had some very great memories at Video Easy, man.
So you're telling me right now that blue melon and blue lychee from Adalia is what?
Blue melon, blue lychee. I don't know, like not right now. It's kind of gone away, that sensation. But right in the beginning, that was like it took my mind back to the Video Easy days.
Video Easy, man. Do you
remember Video Easy?
I'm thinking of Blockbuster.
Oh, you went to Blockbuster?
No, Blockbuster was my thing back in the day.
Nah, man. I was with Video Easy. I was a regular.
Yeah?
I was coming in for my Nintendo games, my PlayStation 2 games, and my original Xbox games.
You used to rent the games out?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? I was smart with Video Easy, right? Because anyone that had half a brain did this, like me. So, Video Easy was shutting down, remember? And they were like selling off a lot of their shit, right? Do you remember any of this? Or Blockbuster would have been the same.
I just remember one day just Blockbuster wasn't around anymore.
Yeah, just one day you rocked up and it wasn't there. No, me, because I was a regular, I knew everything that was going on with Video Easy, man.
Yeah.
All right? So I go in and I know that, because you generally have a week, sometimes you can rent it for 2 weeks.
Oh, nothing better than getting a game that you can rent for more than a week.
Yeah. Anyways, I went back in, and you can do this with movies or anything. I used to go in, me and my mum went in together, and I'd rent out all these games. We'd rent out a shit ton of games and movies and all these things, right? And then when they went bust, we never had to return them.
Oh.
Bro, I've still got, I swear to God, probably like 50 different cases of DVDs and video games from PlayStation 2, Xbox, and like movies and TV shows, all from Video Easy that I never paid for.
Smart. You know what? Speaking of smells, right? You mentioned the blue melon and blue lychee. That's what smells like Video Easy. You know what? You know what's funny about smells? Strawberries don't have a smell. Have you ever had a strawberry that's had a smell? Like, have you ever opened a fresh strawberry out of the packet and it's had a smell?
Bro, you're actually getting me to think about that. I'm not sure whether I have.
See,
but wait, no. When you cut the strawberry up and the juices come out, surely it's got a smell.
I don't think there is, man.
Now that I'm thinking about it, surely it has to.
No,
I can't. But this is where you're mind fucking me, because I don't actually know what the smell is.
Exactly.
Like, if you ask me what a mandarin smells like, I know exactly what it smells like. You ask me what a watermelon smells like, I know what it smells 100%. Like. But now you're asking about strawberries, I actually don't think I know what a strawberry smells like. Yeah,
and the only time that you remember what a strawberry smells like is if you're having like a strawberry ice cream or an artificial strawberry. You know what I mean? Strawberry flavored things.
Yeah.
Yet there is no smell with an actual strawberry. So who came up with this smell? And why does it smell so accurate? Why do we...
Yeah, how do we know the accuracy of these smells?
I know.
But you actually... Because I'm a bit sus of what you're saying now, because I feel like it's got to have a smell. Like, I feel like when you cut them up, they do have a smell.
Yeah.
But it's just that I can't remember it, but I can remember all other smells of other fruits. Yeah. But I can't remember strawberries now that you're bringing it to my attention.
Have you got strawberries in the house at the moment?
I don't know.
We'll have to find out.
No, I don't think we do.
Spewing. Next time.
We've got to test this out.
We've got to test this out.
No, I think when you cut them up, they do have a smell. I just don't know what the smell is. But
we'll find out.
Surely have. But don't you have that? Like, I got like you were talking about smells. I was telling you before, a certain type of Dettol reminds me of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
When I used to be sitting on my couch playing all the time when I was like 12 years old.
Is that from your mum cleaning the house?
No. From the hand Dettol. Like when you go to the bathroom, because I used to have to like get up and go to the bathroom to come back to the video game. Like,
well, I mean, we all associate different smells and sensations with different things.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? It's like whenever you go home and the house smells really good. This was me back in the day. I don't know why. When the house smelled really good, I just felt like my mum was going to be in a bad mood. Every time.
Really?
every time.
Because she's been cleaning the
She's
whole
been cleaning
time.
all day, and I just want to sit down. I'm like, I don't want to dirty anything.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there like I'm taking a school photo.
Yeah.
Just-
No, I got a smell that reminds me of everything. There's a certain smell. All right, there's a certain smell that reminds me of my cruise back in like when I went on a cruise in 2019.
yeah.
There's a certain scent that reminds me exactly of that cruise and
Yeah.
nothing else. And there's a certain scent that reminds me of when I started my first job out of high school.
Yeah.
There's a certain scent that reminds me of that too.
Well, let's bring it back to the viewers. What are some certain smells that remind you of different things and events that have happened in your life? Let us know on the Instagram or
Yeah.
whatever. Jackson, I think it's time for it's story time right now, because I was eating Subway.
Something
I
I
think-
rarely have, but when I do have it, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it is good. And you always have the same thing every time.
Yeah, everyone's got
Subway.
like a go-to Subway thing.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know what? I can't say that for myself because I've only ever been to Subway maybe 3 times or 4 times in my life, and I never know what to get.
Yeah.
So I always get the roast beef
Yeah.
and that special onion sweet onion sauce.
It's nice
Other
sauce.
other than that, I just say put whatever you want on it.
That's it. Beautiful. Run it through the garden.
Run it through the garden.
But anyway, I got Subway the other day, and it brought me back to something that happened a number of years ago, back when I was in university. So I finished university. I was starving. I didn't eat all day, and I was like, I saw a port, like, because I could have got a porter, I could have got Macca's. So I went there with the intention of getting a fat feed, and then I saw Subway. I'm like, you know what? Let's get some Subway. I haven't had Subway in a long time. I go to the counter. So I order the chicken schnitzel foot long. I go, not toasted, fresh. Get my ingredients, sauces, everything. The lady wraps it up, bags it. I take the bag, I go back to my car. I sit in my car and I'm like, oh, I don't really want to wait until I get home because I'm fucking starving. And I'm just in the car park outside the Subway. I could have just sat down in the Subway, but decided to just eat in my car.
Yeah.
Open up the Subway wrapper. I take a bite of this sandwich, and I'm like, what's going on here? What's happening? I open the top of the Subway sandwich, and I realize he hasn't put any chicken in it. There's no chicken. It was literally just like lettuce, pickles, onions, and sauce in between 2 pieces of bread.
That's happened to me at McDonald's before. I've ordered a cheeseburger and they forget to put the beef patty on the cheeseburger. I don't know
Well, you
how
know
that's
what?
possible. All right, so I wanna touch on something because I've been scrolling through TikTok
Yeah,
and I've seen this guy and everyone knows who this guy is, and he's Andrew Tate.
Andrew
Right.
Tate.
Like, I want to know your thoughts on this guy because for me, like, I don't understand his point of view on things because to me he's short, and I was having a conversation with our friend Buru about this last
Yeah.
week actually.
Shout out, bro.
Shout out Buru, thanks for the episode. But like, surely he's putting it on. Some of the things that he says, he's saying it in such a way that's like they call him a provocateur. Like that's he's surely like doing it because he knows that's making him money right now.
Yeah.
That's what's making him famous. All the controversial stuff. Like, and I feel like that's why no one is taking him that seriously. Because he's jumping on all these podcasts.
Yeah.
And people, and he's getting all these people outraged. But then most people aren't really talking about him like they would some other more serious figure. And I feel like that's because people know that he's putting it on in some, like, he's purposely doing it to make money.
I don't know if he's putting it on. I feel like that's just his personality.
Look, I'm not denying any of his claims inherently. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that he doesn't believe what he's saying, but I'm
Yeah.
saying he says it in a way that's so extreme, right? That's what's making him money, and he can't stop doing that. Because imagine he stopped doing that, people are gonna stop watching his shit.
Well, yeah, it pays to be controversial
Yeah.
this day and age, and to make people react to your sort of thing. All right, so Jackson, I was at home for a few days. wasn't feeling the best last week.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're at home, you start watching a bit of trash TV because you don't have the mental capacity at that point when you're feeling under the weather that you want to watch anything that's going to make you think too much.
You know what? I'm the opposite. I'm
Yeah?
the complete opposite.
All right.
But yeah, you do you. Go on.
Anyway, so I start watching Byron Baes.
What is Byron Baes? I've heard of it. No idea what it is.
It's a documentary
quote unquote.
Yes. Where they pretty much get these influencers. They all move to Byron and they try to fit in within the Byron community.
Byron as in like Australia. Byron Bay.
Yes. And they make Byron Bay to be this, oh my God, this narcissistic, just shit place that no one gets accepted. Which I'm sure isn't how Byron actually is. And there was actually a big uproar from the Byron community saying, this isn't how we are.
Really?
We sound so pretentious. You know what I mean? There's one observation I made during this show. There's a lot that you can unpack from this show. I don't want to go into detail with it. But there's one thing that I noticed. Now, this chick that went on there, she's a singer.
Right.
And she was getting close with this guy there.
Right, as they do on reality shows.
Yes. And they decide to go on a date. And then pretty much, I think they go through another scene. And then it cuts to the beach. So they're on this beach. The girl's there. She's got her headphones on. She's laying on the sand. And the other guy's just having a surf. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, as this is playing out, I'm like, oh, you know what? That's actually pretty cool, you know? Like, you're going on this date, he's doing his thing, he's going for a surf, she's doing her thing. Mad.
Right.
That wasn't to be the case, though. Because then, what happened was, the guy finishes surfing, and then goes up to her and saying, oh, hey, fancy seeing you here. How are you? Like, they didn't know that each other were there. Like, there wasn't this whole camera crew already there.
Yeah, see,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the part that, like, I really never understand about these reality shows, that people actually like base their lives on them sometimes. Like, I don't know if I've said this before. Like, my mom and my sister have been watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Great show.
Like, you know, and they're talking about like, oh, I wish I could look like that when I wake up. It's like, you don't think that they just went through like a whole 2 hours of doing makeup and camera lighting and setups and all this stuff right before all that happened?
They don't look like this.
They don't look like this.
It's
bro.
Not reality.
If anyone has ever seen an Instagram model or anything from Instagram walking out on the street, they do not look like that.
They just don't.
Ever. Never. Not once.
No. Because if they look...
And that's not a bad thing. Like,
yeah.
Like some girls get this twisted. Like as if like we're trying to say that, they're all ugly like in real life. Like, keep your head up, guys. Like all this. No, we're not saying that. But it's like you taking your best photo for Instagram, all right, and posting it, and saying that you look exactly like that in real life all the time. You don't, and that's okay. That's a good thing. Like, you can't always look like that. It doesn't mean you're ugly. It just means that you don't look done up all the time. That's not a bad thing. Yeah. You know? And girls get worried about all this. If we want to do makeup, do it for ourselves. Do it. No one cares. Yeah. Like, but just because someone says that you don't look like Instagram, it doesn't mean that's a bad thing. It never means it's a bad thing. You know? No one posts their worst photo on Instagram.
Nah. No one does. You know what? We should make that a movement. Let's start posting photos. Like, just
post your ugly photos on Instagram.
First thing waking up. Yeah. You know, just you haven't washed your face.
Like, if you've seen Instagram in like when was it? Like 2011, 2012?
Yeah.
Like the kinds of photos that people used to post there. We should start a movement to bring those kinds of photos back. Like those low quality, like thumbs up selfie kind of photos.
Polaroid.
Yeah.
We'll get your dad's old Nikon out.
Yeah, man. Like we're gonna start a movement that's the kind of posting that we got to do now.
So we want to see. That's it. Post your ugliest.
Your ugliest photo on Instagram, please.
Hashtag the reality movement.
Hashtag I woke up like this.
It's segment time. And the segment we're going to bring in now is stressful situations. My absolute favorite segment. And the one thing I want to start with this week is being the one to choose a movie with a group of friends.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Or having control of the aux cord in the car or the DJ in the car. Just
when you're in control of absolutely anything.
Yeah.
It's
being in control. It's stressful.
It's a very necessary or unnecessary?
Necessary. Absolutely necessary. Because you dictate the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You dictate the vibe.
Whether it's music or whether it's a movie.
Yeah.
You pick a shit movie.
Everyone's down for the rest of the night, man. You're never selected again.
That's it. No one. Which is sort of also it can be a good thing when it comes to movies, because like there's so many movies to choose from on Netflix. But if you're the guy that can't DJ in a car, it's not a situation you want to find yourself in.
No.
You don't want to be the guy that they can't pass the aux cord to.
Yeah, 100%.
Have you been in that situation?
100% I've been in that situation. All right, many times. Especially when you've got a playlist set up and then you're running out of songs to play.
Yeah.
And then you're like, there's like 30 seconds left on a song and you're scrolling through your playlist trying to find the next one to play. Oh, bro.
You know who's the worst at it? Look, man. Ray.
Oh, Ray. Oh, let me play this song. Oh, let me play. Bro, I just pressed play on a song. Can you wait 1 second?
Look, Ray's music, it's to Ray's taste, and Ray picks a lot of good music, but it's not good music for the group, in a way. You know what I mean? He'll pick music which he enjoys, but come on, man. What about what we enjoy?
Yep.
No, we don't want to listen to Travis Scott, man. We don't
want to listen to what's the other guy's name?
We want to listen to Logic.
Logic. Caliucci's. Or
like Logic. How many Logic songs?
Oh, the amount of Logic songs, bro.
How many Logic songs is that guy playing?
Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like Logic.
I know.
It's that's not the vibe for the 4 or 5 people that are sitting in the car at that time.
I know. Feel the vibe.
Feel the room. That's all we ask. So I got a stressful situation, right?
Yeah.
And because this happened to me multiple times, and I don't know if you get on public transport anymore, right?
Yeah, occasionally.
Actually, I got kind of 2 things, and they're kind of similar.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going on like a bus or a train, right, and you and someone else are both gonna try and walk through the door at the same time, like you both take a step to go through the door. You know what I'm saying? And you both step out and you both step back in. This happened to me one time, right, when I was getting on the bus because I lost my license, and I was getting on the bus to go see my girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
And this happened to be around the place where my girlfriend lives, right? And this was a few years back, right? So I go to step on the bus, and there's this girl that's there, and we step in, kind of step out, give her an awkward smile because I'm like, her like, okay, you go, like after you, right? Anyways, we go on the bus, don't say anything to each other, and continue driving. I go see my girlfriend. Anyways, a couple weeks later, this girl happened to go to my girlfriend's high school.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Small world.
She goes and starts telling all the girls that we had like a 20-minute conversation on the bus, that I was flirting with her, all this stuff. This word went around the whole that I was flirting with this girl from my... I'm like, first of all, she was in the school uniform.
Yeah.
One, why would I be dumb enough to flirt with this girl that goes to my girlfriend's school?
Yeah.
And second of all, like how crazy psycho can you be to come up with a lie like that?
Yeah. Well, what's it? Just he said, she said. Like,
100%. And my girlfriend called me when I was at work saying, "Did this happen?" I'm like, "No. What are you on about?"
Did you
anyway,
believe
this girl, she believed me because this girl is quite renowned for coming up with stories.
Yeah.
Apparently, so I've heard.
Yeah.
But yeah,
quite the storyteller.
Yeah, be careful. Always let someone else on the bus. Don't say a word, man. You never know what can happen to you.
Put your headphones on, and just even if you got nothing playing.
Yeah. Just
your headphones
ignore.
are out of battery.
Because you never know who it can be. There can be some psychos there.
So Jackson, you know what time it is?
What time is it, Sam?
It's hookah time.
Hookah time.
We haven't brought this one back for a while.
I know.
And I thought, it was a great way to bring it back, since it's just me and you, and obviously because I haven't been feeling the best lately. I'm actually, for the first time on this podcast, and for the first time in a long time, I'm actually smoking, half tobacco, Eternal Smoke Line Lit. I'm actually smoking some herbal. And herbal, obviously not the herbal you're thinking of. I'm talking just tobacco-free shisha. And this one's from Bubbly, Niagara Breeze, which is like a blueberry, grape, a bit of menthol.
It takes me back to the time of the hookah fruits.
Ah, yes. There's a lot of, I've dived deep with you
have dabbled.
A number of herbal related flavors and brands. Because obviously, it's a lot cheaper to smoke than regular tobacco because there's no nicotine, there's no tobacco inside it, so it's a lot cheaper. Does it hit as much? It doesn't hit as much, but when
doesn't
you
hit at all. It's got no tobaccos.
No, but I'm talking like the flavor.
Yeah.
Look, it does give you good flavor. Does it give us good flavor as a tobacco product? No, it just doesn't. It doesn't hold up to that level. But you pay for what you get.
100%.
And I found, and this is just a little tip to anyone that might be getting into, tobacco free. My recommendation is you just go 50-50 split. Mix them together. Don't section it. Don't partition it like I would normally do with tobacco brands. Just, mix them together 50-50, and it will give you a pretty good, cracker session for that. So that's just a quick tip for hookah time this week. So Jackson, there's a little game we're gonna play. This one was actually sent in from Andy from Hookah House. Shout out Andy.
Shout out Andy.
You know, everyone hit him
Long
up
time.
for all his for all your hookah needs. So he sent this in. He's like, play a game on the podcast. True or false? Just get some facts out and just go true or false. And the way I wanted to turn this into a game, because we haven't done a pain game in a while,
Right.
and I figured, you know what? You know what's painful? Vegemite, which is why I've got this on the table. So what we're gonna do is, so I'm gonna read one out. You're gonna say if it's true or false, and then you're gonna read one out. We're just gonna go tit for tat.
All right, let's go.
So basically, if I get more than you eat the Vegemite.
Yes.
Vice versa. If we
Right.
draw, we both have a.
All
That's
right.
why we got 2 spoons. Are you ready for true or false?
Lay one on me, bro.
Number 1. Toilet paper is a relatively recent invention, but the ancients still had to wipe. Roman philosopher Seneca, who lived from 4 BC to AD 65, recorded the use of a sponge attached to a stick that did the job. True or false?
False.
It's true.
Bullshit.
Good old Seneca, or Senessa, or whatever his name is.
All right, so I got the atomic number for potassium is 19.
True.
Correct.
Yes. All right. That's it. All right. So 1-0
Mm-hmm.
my way. Taiwan has a festival to appreciate their monkeys. True or false?
False.
That is correct.
Yes. Oh.
1-1.
All right. You cannot cry in space.
False.
Wrong.
Ah.
It's true.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. How's it gonna fall out?
I don't know. It just does.
No, man.
Ah, shit. All right. Okay. Still 1-1. There are only 2 countries in the world where Coca-Cola doesn't exist. True or false?
Oh, that's an interesting one because I feel like there's more, and I'm gonna say false because there's more.
Jackson. It's true.
Really, only 2.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what those
Cuba-
countries are?
Cuba and North Korea. So it's still 1-1.
All right. A range of mountains is called a range.
Oh. Isn't it an array? False.
Wrong. It's true.
Ah,
Bro, come on. How
bastard.
many times do you... That was a
I
trick
was thinking of
question. How many times do you hear
the
a mountain range?
Yeah, but
Exactly.
I was thinking like an array of mountains. I don't know.
So I'm up 1 on you right now.
No. You still got to get one. You got to get one right to get above me. No, it's still.
No,
1-1.
I just made the last one. You started.
Yeah.
And then I just told you. I'm up 1 on you.
How? All right, guys. Sorry, we're back. We just had a bit of a
Bit of an argument.
bit of an argument as to the score. But anyway, as it stands, it's still 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
So, cheating on an exam in Bangladesh is punishable by imprisonment. True or false?
True.
That is correct, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right. So you're up 2-1. You'll go.
Henry VIII had 4 wives.
True. Yes.
False.
Oh, you bastard. You bastard. You bastard. Shit. Ah. All right. So you're up 2-1. If you get this right, you've won. The pupil, and I feel like this is going to be a 50-50. The pupil of a goat is diagonal.
What the hell do you mean by diagonal?
It's a diagonal pupil.
True.
It's false.
Fuck!
All right, this is the clutch play that I need right now. The final question for us both. Sorry, for the viewers. For us both to have a spoonful of Vegemite.
The Mediterranean Sea separates Europe and Asia.
True.
False.
You bastard. And I hate Vegemite. Do you like Vegemite?
I actually don't mind it, which is why this makes it good, because it's going to the person that hates Vegemite.
No, but actually, you know what? No, we talked about this on the phone last night. You said you like Vegemite, but lightly toasted with some butter.
Oh, so maybe that doesn't count.
That's
Let me do a little judgment.
Is that enough?
Right here?
Is that?
Yeah,
that's a lot of fucking
good
Vegemite, man.
spoonful.
It smells disgusting.
Yum. Yeah, you gotta lick it off the spoon. Oh.
What is that, man?
Sounds like you're choking.
Oh. Oh, yuck. It's this shit.
Oh, that was good.
Oh.
That was delicious, man.
Alright, so let's wrap this up with a new segment that we're going to introduce, and we're going to bring this one in weekly. Because we're going to do a nice giveaway attached to this segment. It's called Bitmoji Wars. And the inspiration behind this segment, I was sitting with the E-Man, my brother.
Yeah.
And we're going through he's going through Bitmojis. And he's like, look at this guy's Bitmoji. Look at this guy. Look at your Bitmoji. And I'm like, you know what? This is a segment. This is, it's like George and Jerry when they're coming up with a show about nothing. That's an episode.
Yeah.
That's a segment.
So I like the fact that you ran me through this idea before.
Yes.
All
so
right.
basically what we're going to do is we got a nice face shot of whoever the person is. Next to it will be the Bitmoji. And then from there, we're going to critique people's Bitmoji and find out who has the best one. And whoever does have the best one will be the winner of the giveaway, of course.
Who has the most accurate Bitmoji?
Yes.
It's not about how good looking you are, it's how accurate your Bitmoji is to your head. All right.
So Jackson.
So first, I'll start with mine.
Yes.
Right? Personally, I think mine's all right. I'm going to show it up to the camera. Right?
Yours.
This is my face.
Look.
All right? I'm looking right now,
Yeah.
and I see no flaws. I see style. I see a very handsome Bitmoji.
Let me see your
Have a look at my Bitmoji. It looks good.
First of all, how big are your eyes, man? All right. You've got a full beard. All right. You don't have a full beard. You got a patchy beard. It's a patchy beard, man.
No. Don't start with the beard on Bitmoji, because I'm about to bring up yours too. All right. I don't want you talking about no beard on Bitmoji.
Second, you know what? Granted, all right. One thing I want to critique is your head size. But that comes with a caveat. Because with the amount of KFC you eat, I have no doubt that your head is going to end up that size.
I'm looking to the future,
you
man.
fat bastard. All right, pull one
All
up.
right, I'm going to pull up yours. All right. This is your Bitmoji right here. All right, first of all, I'm going to show it to you.
Wait,
have a good look at your Bitmoji. I'll show it to the camera. All right. There is, first of all, what is that point that you're doing right here?
What's that?
All right.
I'm pointing to the people, man.
That is lame. Second of all, you're not black. Honestly, I was saying this to you before. You think you're Jason Tatum or something with your Celtics jersey. You don't look nothing like that. You actually look black.
Bro,
you look white. It's winter out now, and you can tell.
I think I took that Bitmoji in summer. And I was getting my tan going.
That's a disaster, your Bitmoji. It's worse than mine. For sure.
Oh, mine's more accurate.
First of all, that's going to be a poll. Whose Bitmoji is more accurate?
Yeah.
And second of all, we've got to have people send in their Bitmojis.
Yes.
Send in a selfie.
Yes.
All right. Whose Bitmoji is the most accurate? The winner will get a shout out and a giveaway.
Yes. I guess that's a good way to go into the social media plugs.
Yep.
So, take it away,
so you want to find us on social media, you could check us out on YouTube at The Sunday Smoke. Instagram, find us on at The Sunday Smoke. And check our TikToks out on The Sunday Smoke Clips. You know, we're limiting the posting a little bit just to keep up with quality over quantity. I feel like we do want to get we want to focus more on that rather than just pumping things out every single day.
Mm-hmm.
2-3 a week, some of the best quality conversations that we're having. So check that out there too. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcast, all the streaming services. Check them out as well.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. Again, all right, a selfie and a screenshot of your Bitmoji.
For a chance to win your Shisha starter pack.
That's it. And you know what? If you don't have any of those social media outlets, there's no excuse because you can catch us at the sundaysmoke@gmail.com. I love plugging the email. I don't know why. I just love it. But all right, and it's been a good episode. And with that said, what's the time for, Jackson?
Time to take the calls off.
Beautiful. Thanks for listening, guys.